Good afternoon. A new report is warning a further 13,000 jobs dependent on the oil and gas industry are set to be lost this year. 300,000 posts are supported by the sector in the UK, 150,000 fewer than its peak in 2014. But industry body Oil and Gas UK say the economic prospects for the North Sea are brighter.
Again, the report shows that it is that the actual rate of job losses is starting to contract. So we saw some really steep job losses over 2014, 2015 into 2016, but that's now starting to contract. So I think we will continue to see some, but I'm pretty confident that it won't be to the levels that we've had to experience over the last couple of years.
Two teenagers have been charged after an 8-year-old boy was knocked down by a moped. The alleged hit and run happened in Cornhill Terrace on Sunday afternoon. The boy was treated for facial injuries at Aberdeen Royal Infirmary. Two men, aged 18 and 19, have now been charged in connection with the collision and will appear in court later today. Residents of Lewis have been warned to boil their water after traces of E. coli were found during routine testing. The bacteria was discovered in a sample taken from Tolsta Village Service Reservoir, which serves more than 200 homes on the island. Locals are being advised to check Scottish Water's website for updates.
It's always a concern when you hear something like E. coli, it might be present in the water. I'm hoping at the moment that it was a rogue sample. This happened a couple of years ago, and where they had a rogue sample, so they had to take all the precautions necessary, obviously. If it's not, we have to have 3 clear samples before they can declare it safe again.
Glensherrow in the Highlands is set to become home to 54 new wind turbines. It comes alongside an announcement of a new £170 million investment in the area's renewable energy industry. The GFG Alliance industrial plan has already pumped hundreds of millions of pounds into the Highlands economy. Scientists are appealing for help to save a massive collection of Victorian weather data from the top of the UK's highest mountain, Ben Nevis. Scientists in the UK Natural Environment Research Council want volunteers to help digitise records from the 18 and 1900s. They've set a target of rescuing 2 million data points by November. Now here's Joe with the weather forecast.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
Hello, we've had plenty of fine, bright weather around, with a scattering of showers away towards the north. But overall, it's not too bad, although it feels a little bit cool in the breeze. So we could see perhaps 17 or 18 in the east coast. Further west, it's cooler, and we've still got this breeze bringing a few showers as we go through the day. They will fade overnight as pressure begins to rise, so it settles down. It's not as nippy as it was last night, and then the wet weather begins to head in towards the west. So dipping down to around 9 overnight, and then tomorrow we've got rain from the west spilling to all parts. Goodbye.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.
Well, that's all we've got time for this lunchtime. The STV News at 6 will have a full roundup of the day's news and sport. You can join us then if you can. But until then, have a very good afternoon. Bye-bye.